Well, here we go, Pyros. This will be the last stash update here for 2024. Got some rockets, some things from PGI there. Let's see. It is December 9th. No, it's December 8th. Sunday, December 8th, 2024. Got Martina McBride going over here. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to go through this stuff real quick. I was just going to put it away, but I thought it was definitely worthy of a peek. So here we go. Neon smoke balls, Pyro Predator. These are super good. If you guys find these, pick them up. Got 8 gross. Horse brand air travel. Early UN, late DOT probably. Got crimped ends on them. These are pretty good. And they're only $1, so that's why I got 8 of them. But I know the guy that owns the store, and he bought a couple semi-trailers full of old stuff from a couple stores, I guess, and these were in there. He's got cases of these. He said he'd sell me a case of them, but I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm not a dealer. I don't have a store, so I don't really need to sell them, you know. I'm more of a collector and user, so. But I can get a bunch more. Throw this off to the side here. This was super badass. I've seen this on the shelf. If you look inside, it's actually a cake. It's an aerial shot. But before they made cakes in little boxes, this is how they would come in these big tubes. Multi-shot aerial. They had different numbers on them. Look at that, Skymaster. They got the Wizard with the smoke, you know. But it is a dot class C. And Longhorn, Roswell, New Mexico. Some contents made in China. Man, that's so badass. You won't see nothing like that ever again. Particle board base. It's really faded on that side. You can see how yellow it's supposed to be. But still, this was super cool. I think it was like $45. Yeah, right there. So that'll go on the shelf with the rest of the DOT shit. Put that up over there. What do we got in these boxes? What do you think this could be? Warning, shoots upward. Now, because I had limited space in the vehicle I had, you know, I had my wife with me, so I could only buy so much at PGI where I picked these up. You could get 6 in a case, or you could buy them individually, and I just bought 2 of them. I should have bought a case because it was like $30 cheaper, and I would have got 6 of them. But I know where they come from, so I can probably get a hold of the guy and get a case if I wanted to. Look at these Jerry's. Look how big these are. Real deal. Look at that. Soon it'll be Christmas Day. So these I think they just scream upwards, and then they got a color break. Really loud color break. That might be a salute, I don't remember. But either way, super badass. So 2 Girandolas. I have a few more of these. I got a whole case of the old UFOs. They come in like a 3-pack with a tube like that size. But I only have 3 or 4 of that size now. I picked up a case of these because the lady from Kingbird said that they're really loud. They're actually what they say on the box, but they're okay. They go up, not very high, but the bang is decent. I won't say it's like spectacular, but for just a rocket, these are really good shooters. And I've seen them in 3 or 4 different brands now, and they all come in 90 pack boxes like that. Enhanced big bottle rocket. I was probably slightly not with it, you know, when I was talking to the lady, because I'd had a few to drink, so I think I only paid $96 for the whole case. So for $100, I got all these freaking rockets. I even told the lady, I said, I don't like Kingbird because your stuff isn't very good. And she kind of looked at me like, huh? I said, seriously, it's just like a budget brand. It's not the greatest. I've never been impressed with it. But if you say your rockets are good, I'll get a case of them. So I did. 24, baby. All right, moving on. Enough rocket jabber. More rocket jabber. Some of you know, some of you don't know. These are super good color rockets. They're kind of like the color ballistic rockets, just a 2-inch color. Really good though. 2 packs of those. When you guys buy these, here's a little tip. Always make sure you look at all the ball headings on these that attach right here on the rockets, because sometimes they'll be broke right there, and that's a big no-go. For the cost of these things, you guys definitely don't want to have any that are broke. So always make sure you check these ball rockets really good before you just throw them in your cart or go buy them. I had to pick these up. I mean, I just absolutely had to. Absolutely had to. Could not say no to fireworks, you know. Had to have them. Old school jet screamers by World Class. But look at that artwork on there. That doesn't say America. I mean, you know, look at those. I'd say these are like 1.5. Yeah, about 1.5 inch. These are really good rockets though, and I can go back and get more of them. They were like 14 a pack, I think. Yeah, buy one, get one. So they were like $12 a pack. Pretty sweet. But I got them just for the collection, and then I'm going to shoot a pack. So, or I might just keep both of them. I don't know. Spinning Megawheel. These used to be at the superstore, but they don't have them anymore. Good wheels are really hard to find, but look at those drivers on there. Huge. Shout out to Broke Cracker for hooking me up with this badass rocket. 3-inch ball shell rocket. If you know, you know. If you don't, there's YouTube. So yep, there you go. Just look at the size of that beast compared to these others. Like, get out of here. Look at that. Hello. Anyway, okay. So, speaking of Broke Cracker, when I was in Indiana, I was at the store and they kind of had like a clearance cart, like a shopping cart with some clearance stuff. And they had these in it. Look at these things. It just says rocket. If you see that number up there, that might tell you something about where these come from. But look at these. No brand, just say rocket. Look how big they are. These remind me kind of like of the Hellcat rockets. I have not lit any of these. Gold chrysanthemum and silver chrysanthemum. And they're solid, like I can't even squeeze these things. I'd asked the kid at the store if they were any good, and he's like, I don't know, I only work here like 2 weeks out of the year. So, I mean, look at them compared to that 3-inch. So yeah. I got 2 of these. I think they were like $17 a pack. I know I usually don't say the pricing, but they were clearance. So for that price, I got the only 2 they had in the cart. Right there. I will be taking these out here soon and doing a demo on them, but look how big those are. Super badass. These might be one of like the first hot rockets that come in years ago, like early 2000s maybe. So anyway, that's it guys, little rocket stash update for the end of 2024. Thanks for watching. 319 out.